You're watching Byline Wilmington on CBS 10 WILM. Here's your host, Don Ansell.
Charlie Hauser and Paige Lowry, who are part of an effort called Lose Tons Wilmington. It's a well, we're going to tell you what it is. Actually, why don't we start there? How did this get started, and where the name came from? The what was it, Wyoming?
Well, no, it started in Oklahoma City originally. There are currently 5 cities that have sites similar to this particular site. We'll be the 6th site going live. Right behind us is Mobile, Alabama. And so we're excited. We just went live here January 1st. And so it's available to the public in Pender, Brunswick, New Hanover counties.
Now you can log on to losetonswilmington.com.
Correct.
That's right.
And then you got to get a password.
Yeah, you just log in.
Easy.
It's all secure, very easy to use. The site's very easy.
Give us the concept.
Okay, very simple. In this day and age, you need some help. You need some resources to help you lose some weight. So that's what we've done. We've got a great site that helps you do that. There's accountability, there's information, and a support system built into the website. Plus, what we're trying to do is get the whole community aware of what's going on so that as neighbors, you guys can support each other in your efforts to hold that New Year's resolution a lot longer this year. So very simple, you sign in, good information, you create your own personal area where you log your weight, your goal, what you hope to accomplish, and you also get an accountability partner, which is really neat. So Paige could be my motivational partner. So if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, Paige knows about it. She contacts me and says, Charlie.
Well, how does she?
And I will speak up.
This happens.
That's right.
This happens on the web. This happens on the internet.
Right through our site.
Yes.
There's so many weight loss programs out there, and healthy lifestyle programs. Why do you think this one will work when so many others obviously aren't doing the job?
I don't know that I'd call it a weight loss program. I think it's just more of an accountability tool, something to help you to get you the resources. On there, there's calendars of all the different events coming up, the runs, the walks, the health screenings. There's listings of all the different organizations in the area that can help you. So it's not a specific weight loss program. It's just one giant resource that would point you to different places to help you meet your specific needs.
But weight loss is part of that component,
It
right?
is, but it's more, as Charlie's saying, it's more of a lifestyle focused situation where if maybe your weight is good, but maybe you have diabetes. Maybe your weight is good, but you'd like to get more toned. You'd like to develop more muscle mass. There are a lot of things that you can do through this website. It's not just, hey, can I get on a scale and see I've lost 5 pounds? Yes, that might be important to most people, but it's more than that.
Now, is there an accountability community-wide for how many pounds folks will lose?
Oh, yeah.
Because the name is Lose Tons Wilmington.
That's right. On the very top of the page, of the home page, you'll see a counter that'll keep track of how many pounds,
the participants
that all the community,
in total,
plus your own individual one. Now, nobody else is going to see yours.
Right.
But you'll see the collective. The collective numbers will be posted on the top. It'll show you in tons. It'll show how many miles have been logged. So there's a lot of neat information, how many people are participating, and what the average weight loss per participant is. In Oklahoma City, they currently have over 40,000 participants.
Wow.
And they've lost to date over 500,000 pounds.
500,000.
That's right. It's really changed the dynamics of their city. Their people are out walking, they're playing. They have a lot of city events that are geared around
How did
wellness and
they
health.
get the public to buy in?
Well, the mayor was behind it, and our mayor is behind it too.
Okay.
But their mayor was behind it. They promoted the website, and people found, as we believe people are finding here, that the website is fun. I mean, it's not a chore, it's not an effort. It's really a fun thing to do.
Any projections on how much you think will be lost here?
We're going for 10,000 people signing in the
Okay.
first year, and we'd like to lose 50 tons.
50 tons.
I know. That blows the mind, doesn't it?
That's
It's
a lot of weight.
It is.
And in that, and as Paige was saying, the mayor is going to be part of that. You can watch the mayor's weight loss up on that challenge board. Even though he's in pretty good shape, he's been a good sport about supporting the effort, and he sees the need. Because a lot of what happens here, we have the ability to raise funds through the site as well. And it's all private. There's no cost to sign up for this, by the way. So any participants, right, it's free. But we have some different sponsor situations that'll allow funds to flow through, which will go to the Cross City Trails project here in New Hanover County. In Brunswick and Pender counties, they're going to earmark the funds that are generated for their different parks and rec programs.
From folks who are sponsoring the website.
That's correct.
Okay, again,
that's correct.
If you want to log on, losetonswilmington.com and spell out Wilmington. And it's a fascinating website. Let's talk about, we were chatting off camera about the BMI, the body
mass index.
Index. There's been a lot of buzz about that.
Yeah.
What is it? What does it mean? And what does it have to do with the program?
Well, if your BMI is between 25 and 29.9, you're considered overweight. Anything over 30, you're considered obese.
How is it measured? What factors go into that measurement?
Well, let me say this. The BMI was originally created for the insurance industry back in the 60s to help rate individuals. Quite honestly, we don't put a lot of stock in it. We've taken the BMI calculator off the website and now have a body fat percentage index. In other words, what percentage of your body is actually fat versus.
And how do you figure that?
Once again, there's a calculator. There's different ways in the fitness industry to do that. In this case, it's a mathematical calculation.
So you feed
That's pretty
in this
accurate.
information, and then it'll give you
exactly.
It's your waist, what the circumference of your waist is, times.
All those numbers.
Your height, weight, and things like that. Yeah, all those numbers. But yeah, and Charlie's right. BMI has come under a lot of attack recently, and rightly so. Because
so this is BFI, body
fat calculator, BFC.
BFC.
Yes, careful now.
Okay.
But yeah, and it's again, the best indicator of how you're in shape or not in shape is to stand in front of the mirror and see what you look like. I mean, that really is what it comes down to.
That's a good one.
There's also a growing problem with childhood obesity in America, and that's everywhere.
I saw an interesting statistic that came out of one of our meetings that we had. In Brunswick County, the number of children who are overweight or obese, like 30%, could fill Legion Stadium almost 4 times. Now think of that. That's a horrifying number.
We're going to come back and talk more about Lose Tons Wilmington with 2 members of the steering committee. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll talk about shows like The Biggest Loser. Get their input on that. Stay with us.